The neon lights of the city reflected off the rain-soaked streets as I walked home from another late night at the office. The city never sleeps, and neither do I. I was always the last to leave, the first to arrive. It was my badge of honor, my testament to the grind. I was the cold, calculated machine that didn't need love, or so I thought. My life was a series of spreadsheets, meetings, and deadlines. I thrived on the adrenaline of closing deals and the satisfaction of seeing my bank account grow. I was invincible, untouchable, until I wasn't. Her name was Eva. She was a flame that burned brightly in my life, a whirlwind of passion and intensity that swept me off my feet. We met at a corporate event, her laughter cutting through the dull hum of networking chatter. She was vibrant, full of life, and everything I wasn't. I was drawn to her like a moth to a flame, and for a while, I basked in her warmth. We spent nights exploring the city, finding hidden gems tucked away in alleyways, and rooftop bars with views that made you feel like you were on top of the world. She introduced me to a side of life I had forgotten existed, one filled with art, music, and spontaneity. I started to see the world in colors, instead of just black and white. But as suddenly as she entered my life, she was gone. I found out later that she had found comfort in the arms of another man. It was a punch to the gut, a wake-up call from the universe. The pain was raw, unfiltered, and it threatened to consume me. I could have crumbled, could have let the pain consume me. That's not the kind of man I am. I'm a fighter, a survivor. So, I did what any cold-blooded man would do. I turned that pain into fuel. I started by reconnecting with my primal self. I hit the gym, not just to look good, but to feel strong. I pushed my body to its limits, remembering that true masculinity isn't about dominance. It's about endurance, resilience. I ran miles in the pouring rain, lifted weights until my muscles screamed. I wasn't just building a body, I was forging a mindset. I rediscovered the lost art of silence. In a world where everyone has something to say, I chose to listen. I observed. I learned. I read books by the greats. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Jack London. I learned that a man's worth isn't measured by his words, but by his actions. I started to see the value in stillness, in the power of observation. I realized that true strength comes from within, from a place of calm and control. I simplified my life. I cut out the noise, the distractions. I focused on my purpose, my mission. I became a stoic, a modern-day warrior in the concrete jungle. I didn't need a woman to validate my worth. I didn't need anyone to tell me I was a man. I knew it. I felt it in every fiber of my being. One night I found myself back where it all started, standing under the same neon lights. But this time I wasn't alone. I was with my brothers, men who shared my journey, my struggle. We were a band of modern primitives, carving our own paths in a world that tried to make us soft, tried to make us forget our true nature. We stood there, under the city's artificial glow, and we howled. We howled like wolves, like warriors ready for battle. It was our declaration, our rebirth. We were men. We would not be tamed. The city might try to mold us into something we're not, but we refused to conform. We were wild, free, and unapologetic. In that moment, I realized that masculinity isn't about being the strongest or the loudest. It's about being true to yourself, about standing up for what you believe in, and about never giving up, no matter how hard life gets. It's about being a leader, a protector, and a provider. It's about being a man of integrity, honor, and respect. So, here's my advice to you, brother. Don't let a woman or anyone define your worth. Don't let pain break you. Let it forge you. Remember your primal nature, but adapt it to this modern world. Be a stoic, be a warrior, lift weights, but also lift your spirit. Read, learn, grow, be silent, observe, act, cut out the noise, find your purpose and chase it with every ounce of your being. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, who push you to be better. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure is just another step on the path to success. And when you're ready, come join us under the neon lights. Come howl with the wolves, fight with the warriors. Come be a man. This is my story, my journey. It's not pretty, it's not perfect, but it's mine. And I hope it helps you find yours. Life is full of challenges, of heartbreak and triumph. But it's how we face those challenges that defines us. It's how we rise from the ashes, stronger and wiser, that makes us who we are. So, stand tall, brother. Face the world with courage, with determination, and and with the knowledge that you are a force to be reckoned with. This journey isn't easy, but it's worth it. Every scar, every battle, every victory, they all shape us into the men we are meant to be. So, embrace the struggle, embrace the pain, and use it to fuel your fire. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And remember, you're not alone. There are others out there, just like you, fighting the same battles, facing the same challenges. Reach out, connect, and together, we can conquer anything. Because that's what brothers do. We stand together, we fight together, and we rise together. So stand tall, brother. Be the man you were meant to be, and never, ever give up. Because the world needs more men like you. Men who are strong, who are brave, and who are true to themselves. Men who are warriors, who are leaders, and who are brothers.